Welcome back to Pisces TV with Montana B. This is your daily vibe, Pisces, for the collective Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, wherever Pisces may fall in your chart or in your environment. Keep in mind that tarot is entertainment. If it does resonate with you, feel free to like, share, comment. If it does not, check out other aspects of your chart or some of my other videos, as tarot is entertainment. For all of my returners, thank you for your continued support, and all of the newcomers, thank you guys for stopping by. The Monday moon reading has been loaded, especially if your moon is in Capricorn or you just want to know the energy of the moon right now and how it could affect you. Check out that video. This is our daily vibe, so this is more for Piscean energy, okay, which is the benefit. Ooh, source comes up, the fountain comes up, so we'll see. In my pre-shuffle, I saw something about rewards and gifts and past efforts and lessons learned. So we'll be talking about that. Check the description box for any information you may need regarding booking. A link to my online store. We have a new app that's downloadable, so check out that beta app. My personal vlog, which will be starting soon, and much, much more. Here on YouTube, we have the community board, which is so essential. All of the daily specials and our communications are sent out that way, so make sure you hit that notification bell and select all so you don't miss anything. Let's go ahead and get started. Whoa, with the lovers, we got the North Star. That Seven of Swords keeps coming up, so I think a lot of information, something that has been hidden, something unknown. Okay, but let's see. We'll get that energy for Pisces in our daily vibe. What's coming up? What's going on? Talk about those past efforts, those lessons we've learned. Uh-oh. Okay, we got a lot. Lovers. Okay, anxiety. Little money coming in. All right. Gratitude is needed. There we go. Now, this is what I saw. We have the star. Okay, so the star is the current energy. Could be Aquarius. Hopes, wishes, and dreams. Notoriety. Someone could see you as their star, Pisces. But let's pull a card out for what's crossing our star. We have the King of Swords. Okay, so that matches with that Gemini energy, that North Node energy. It also talks about wisdom, all right, and patience and planning. I like that. Outcome, possibilities, advice. Some of you guys are completing a cycle, okay? Boom, we have a huge start. Now, see, this is what I was talking about in the moon video. When I was shuffling, I saw the star. I saw the sun. I saw the Six of Wands. I saw awareness. It could be this age of Aquarius and a huge shift is happening. But we're going to see what that King of Swords has in store for us. If you're interested in the extended to this video, before we get deep into it, it is available in our Shark membership section. So click the link to Patreon if you want to join us on the other side. That link is in the description box. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and that is the wild card. So I know we are going to start the extended off with that. But let's dig into this reading. The current energy. We have the star. So where does Aquarius fall in your chart? Is there Aquarius in your environment? Are you the star? Are you on the platform? Something about the pole. We got Gemini here. The planet is currently in Gemini North Node. And if there is a shift going on for the collective, I do feel that it is favorable. Okay. Now, I do pick up cosmic messages and it talks about the rays, and I'm looking at the stripes and I see the star. So it could be something about your guides. As that fountain card came out, your guides could have a reward for you or be making you aware of something. So make sure that you follow that light. I could be talking to my hermits, my shamans. The hermit follows that light and darkness to, get through the other side where messages are delivered. Some of you guys could be messengers. Okay, so maybe I'm talking to some of my star seeds. But the number 17, something could be significant to the 17th, right? I like to play with numbers. But overall, the star could talk about faith, hope, intuition, and clairvoyance. For those of you that have gifts, the light of knowing. With the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, strong emphasis on destiny, okay? Your life purpose, your mission on earth. metaphysics. Okay, we talked about rejuvenation and renewal through that moon energy, so be sure to check out that video. But also karma, okay, the light at the end of the tunnel. So for my hermit, it's kind of like, does that light ever end if you're holding the light? The planetary association is Saturn and Uranus, and Uranus did have a trine with Venus, so that is a positive effect in your love life. Now, how Aquarius and Saturn and Uranus is working together, especially in your chart, we'll have to see how that comes up. But Saturn and Uranus is very strong energy for me. Exalted in Pluto, which is Scorpio energy, so it just depends on where that falls in your chart. Okay, but it could indicate a star-crossed lover or a love that is written in the stars. So I cannot wait to do the love reading. Okay, now if some of you guys are dealing with an air sign, strong emphasis there. If you have an air sign in your environment, especially if you guys are in separation, since I'm talking about the hermit, it could talk about a realization in that area. But somebody could be admiring you from afar. All right. So let's see who this is. For some of you, this could be the ex in that King of Swords energy. I'll try to stay general, as all of you come here for the general energy and not specifically love or finances. So the star in finances is dope because it talks about your hopes, your wishes, your dream. In love, it could be an admirer, a secret admirer, or someone seeing you as the one. And then as far as your life purpose and your path, the brightest star, the North Star, is here. So it could talk a lot about your purpose. Are you wondering what your purpose is? Why are you here? Are you on path? Is that a question you have, or is that a realization you're coming to? We can talk about it. But with the King of Swords here in love, it kind of reminds me of an ex. If this isn't someone that is an air sign. For others of you, because you have made it vocal that you're dealing with legal issues, it could talk about a lawyer. New ideas and mental clarity. Logic came up in that moon reading, so I feel that logic is very important. Okay, as this is air and fire, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Virgo. So you're like, how do you get that? Oh, I'll tell you a little bit about it. As a person, like I said, this is someone who's cold and aloof, so they could be admiring you from afar because that's just how they are. Okay, the King of Swords doesn't need a lot of love. Bunch of air, could be holding up their sword, and kind of standoffish. So again, not my favorite person because they don't like feelings, and I'm a Pisces. I like feelings. This person could have even heard your feelings. Okay, but like I said, when it comes to business, when I think about lawyers, they use their intellect, they use communication to kind of get what it is that they want. They're good at dictatorship, telling people what to do. I was a paralegal, so when you want something done, you kind of depend on your soldiers. Okay, so if this is more life purpose, and it's a leader, a lieutenant, and then the soldiers, I have a little star, I have big stars, I have some order and direction being given. We did have a reading where there's going to be some unconventional information coming to you. They say, Pisces, the moon reading also talked about astral travel, dreams, and destiny, so just be on the lookout for that. If some of you guys are considering new professions, or just wondering what may be best for you, I know a lot of you guys are into metaphysics with this star card, but if there's a shift in your interest, it could talk about telecommunications. It could talk about writing. Some of you guys may be journaling. Someone could reach out to you, okay? And as we go over to the Sun card, it could talk about divine unions. It could talk about source. All right, as we have telecommunications and then this source power with the star, maybe some messages coming. The Wheel of Fortune, I feel, is good karma, okay? And the Sun card talks about happiness. Some of you could have even healed the inner child. And because I love a good, chaser, runner, happy ending, I would love for someone who may have hurt you in the past or didn't take a situation serious to finally come to that realization. And for a lot of you, you're just not there yet, okay? But there's no shadow energy with the Sun, which is why it's one of my favorite cards. And it also talks about 19. And I always said maybe the Sun card had a big emphasis on 2019, because for me personally, that's where the major shift kind of started. So what have you guys been going through for the last few years. Are you guys having any issues with, father figures? We have a sun here and a star that could represent a child, and then we have the King of Swords energy, which is kind of like someone cold, calculated, standoffish. Now, it could also talk about my twin flames. So if you are following the whole twin flame saga, maybe we could do a twin flame reading a little bit later, or maybe I'll even pull a card for you. Others of you, this could represent a fruitful marriage, okay, with someone from your past that honestly, truly believes in this connection. Do love that. And then for all of you, as far as your businesses, start writing, start planning. Things are going to be coming to you, inspirations, information coming from source. So you don't want to miss out on that. Others of you where this is like personal growth, and we've talked about watching your reaction, since we are currently in a Capricorn moon that does emphasize on the reaction of some sort. The King of Swords, is aloof. People think that they're cold, but they're not really respondent or not really reactive. And if they do, it's kind of like they think about it. They use their logic, they're intellectual. And most of you that have overcome some shadow energy opposite of that may be coming into some rewards for your past effort, where it's kind of like being nonchalant and not giving a fuck, but for a good reason. So as we get into the extended, I will see you sharks on the other side. Pisces, if this is where we leave off, definitely appreciate your continued support. And I did say, look at me and my big mouth. Just for my lovers, I said I will pull a card for my twin flames. All right, so with the Sun card, I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to you. It hurts. There it is. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. Ain't that something? I knew it. Didn't I say it? Coming into that realization, and it's like, God damn. All right, Pisces, until next time, namaste.